Hello there, my name's Tracy Elsom and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator based in Canada. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to show you very quickly how I created this very pretty wreath. Hopefully you can see that. It's made from Fluid 100 watercolour paper and I simply coloured it using inks from Stampin' Up! And the die itself is from their new Wreath Builder dies. I create a cover and put them into one of the spare stamp cases that you can buy from Stampin' Up! And the dies are just gorgeous. You have two different types of wreath and lots of bits and pieces you can put on them so that you can make summer and Easter, Christmas, Valentine's, lots and lots of different things. So it's a really pretty set, and I use this die to cut out my watercolour paper, and it actually embosses sections in the middle as well. So that's what I used. They also have a stamp set that goes alongside with that set of dies, and if you want to buy that, you can buy them separately or you can buy them as a bundle. And if you buy the stamp set and the dies using the single bundle item number, you'll save 10% off the cost of buying them separately. So I'm just going to use that particular die at the moment. Fluid watercolour paper is lovely. I get that from Stampin' Up! As well. And to save time, I have simply cut the piece from the watercolour paper ready, and I'm not going to stick it down or anything. This is a clear clipboard and it just serves my purpose today, and so I'm going to try and kind of recreate this. It's not going to be exact because every time you do this you're going to get a different result. So I have two ink pads here. I have Granny Apple Green and Garden Green, and all I'm going to do is press on the lid, squeeze the two pieces of the clothes pad together, and when I open it you'll see that there's some ink deposited in the lid. So that's my Granny Apple Green, and I'm going to do the same with the Garden Green. Just get those ready. Then I have some of the new water brushes. This is two of the three in the set, and they're not full of water. I'm just using them just as a normal paintbrush. And this is a very heavy little vase, and it's perfect for using for watercolouring because I know no matter how clumsy I am, I'm not going to knock this over, and for me that's important when I'm working because I have been known to knock over lighter glasses of water and that kind of thing. So all I'm going to do is start with the big fat brush, and I'm just painting this clean water just over the watercolour paper. And this is in real time. I'm not speeding anything up. I want you to see exactly how this works. So there's the water, and that is just creating a surface for my ink. So this is the Granny Apple Green, and I'm just going to, again, this brush doesn't have any water in it. It's just been sitting in the vase there, and I'm just really very quickly just painting very randomly over the top of these leaves. And you can see on now that I've started to paint, you can actually see that indented area really showing up now. So there we go. There's the Garden Green. Close it up. I have a piece of a little kitchen towel there. I've just cleaned off my brush just to make it easier. Now the the Garden Green, again, just taking the ink, and this time I'm just kind of tapping it just towards the bottom edge of the leaf, and where the leaves have been wet, it's kind of wicking the colour up. You can see it kind of climbing up the edges of those leaves up into the centres. And again, I haven't really got a plan for this. I'm just adding a little bit of ink wherever I think I want a bit more. You can see how it wicks up. And that's it. That is all I did to create that other. And then what I'm going to do now is, this is obviously sitting in water, so I want it to dry. So going to my kitchen paper, I'm just going to very carefully lift up this piece, place it on there, and then walk away. And I will leave it to dry, and that's exactly what I did. And then I ended up with this one. It kind of dulls down a little bit once it's dry, but you create this absolutely gorgeous, very natural looking leaf wreath, which I can now use on a lot of projects. So I'm going to set that aside, and now I have some other things I can go and make. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this has been useful, and do try that effect. You can do it with lots of different die cut pieces. Watercolor paper is just amazing, and I'm really enjoying the new Fluid 100 watercolor paper that I've been purchasing from Stampin' Up. If you have any questions, do let me know, and in the meantime, go to my blog at www.papercraftwithme.com, and every day there's a new project, and you'll find lots of inspiration for your card making and paper crafting projects. So thank you very much again for watching, and I hope you'll join me again soon. Bye.